Brentley G. Greg Doucette just did a video on you. How you doing, Greg? Your biggest mosquito is here. I left you some comments on your video. Greg, how can you give Brentley G advice and then try to push your cookbook on the man? The man already has one of your cookbooks. But listen, this ain't even about you. Because everything in your video you said, you contradicted. So I'm going to give Brentley G some advice. Because, see, you're giving him advice because you helped the man grow his channel by bringing him on your channel. And the man hasn't been using your cookbook, but he has been using your other supplements. First off, Brentley G doesn't need caffeine. And if it's sugar in your pre-workout, that 2-point workout, then he's already set himself up for fucking failure. I don't want to get too scientific behind this video, so I'm going to use layman terms. When you're obese, all the fat that's on your skeletal muscle, and I'm talking to you, Brentley. I ain't even talking to Greg. I'm talking to you. And this comes from someone that deals in health and fitness, because I am a certified personal trainer, and I'm certified in other areas too. Listen, the fat on your body is unused energy, okay? The fat that's on your adipose tissue, all right? The fat that's subcutaneous, right? That fat can be used as energy. The body does this amazing thing with ketone stuff that the liver will do and produce to convert that fat into usable energy. Ketosis. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. And I've been saying this. When you introduce carbohydrates into your diet, which so many of us have, you are giving the body the necessary fuel that it needs to function without it having to turn to the stored fat stores on your body for energy. See, you made a deficit by moving more and exercising. That's why you dropped so much weight as fast as you did. But as you lose weight, your maintenance calories come down too. And if you're not adjusting to your maintenance calories as you lose weight, you will stop losing weight and then you will start to regain weight. Why? Because you're not changing up what you're doing, number one. You are sticking with the same principle that got you to lose weight the first time. The body done adapted to that. You have a new maintenance level. I don't believe in telling people to track their calories unless they're bodybuilding. Why? You get obsessed with it. Now, Greg has this fancy-ass cookbook. Cookbooks are good to a certain extent, but they should never be used as weight loss tools. Why? I just said, you'll start to lose weight. You get down to a new maintenance level. As you have to adjust new maintenance levels, your food choices are going to become more restrictive. Okay? Greg cookbook is full of protein powders and artificial sweeteners. Protein is good. Artificial sweeteners is good. However, you have a problem with carbohydrates as a whole. So artificial sweeteners will inadvertently cause a spike, right, in your blood sugar, even though it's artificial sweeteners, because it gives you this sensation of you eating sweets. That could inadvertently increase the hormone known as ghrelin. Now, you heard that before, the hunger hormone. And guess what they'll make you do? It'll make you want to eat. If you're trying to lose weight, you need no artificial sweeteners. You need no carbohydrates unless you're getting carbs from food sources like grains, wheat, nuts, fruits, and veggies. Why? Because depending on how you cook your food, they'll be slow digesting. But once again, I will still limit your carbs to 1 serving a day. You want the body to use the fat on your ass. So you avoid carbs like the plague, artificial sweeteners like the plague, and you drink water. Make sure you got some salt in your diet for electrolytes. All right, so that means eat some bacon. Have you some chicken bruh. Eat some red meat. Put some seasoning on the red meat so you can get some sodium in your fucking diet. Or get you some Pedialyte. Take a multivitamin. Get some fatty acids in your diet. So get some omega-3, 6, and 9s in your diet. As far as collagen protein goes, I take collagen protein too. Types 1 and 3. Right? I'm losing a little bit of hair, so I'm trying to grow my hair back up here. It's good for skin and joint health. Well, type 2 is more for joint health. I got about some type 2 collagen. But taking the collagen protein in hopes of building muscle is asinine. You need regular whey protein or protein from meats. Now, this is where going on a carnivore diet is crucial. I think my camera's finna die, so I better hurry up. Technical difficulties here. My camera like it wants to fucking go bye-bye on my ass, and I don't want that to happen. Technical difficulties here. There we go. Didn't know it was that low. Caught it just in time. In real time. Caught it just in time. No editing. Had to go plug it up. Listen. Protein takes longer for the body to digest, which means the thermal effect it has on the body, it causes your body to burn more calories. Getting eggs in your diet in the mornings, sausages in your diet. I like drinking whey protein shakes in the morning when I eat. If not, I put a little whey in my coffee, believe it or not, get some whey protein with some collagen, you know. You need the protein, okay? You need some fatty acids. If you don't want to eat a lot of fish and stuff, then I suggest you ingest some fatty acids, okay? Limit your carbs to the last meal of the day. And I mean a very small portion of carbs. Once again, vegetables would be my choice for you to consume. Not too many fruits, because fructose is a sugar. It'll make you crave if you ain't careful. Wheat, you got a thing with bread, so wheat I will avoid. If you eat sunflower seeds, that's good for you. That's a carb, and it's good in protein. It's a fatty acid in there. I love eating sunflower seeds, hemp, and flaxseed. But since it's fat, right, it's very dense in calories. So you have to be very careful. So I would avoid that for a while too. And like I said, I'll just go to straight vegetables, corn, carrots, that shit from my carb source. Have that only in the evening. The majority of your food need to be in the form of meats. As far as exercising go, you don't have that much muscle on your frame in the first place to be dealing with a lot of carbohydrates. This is where avoiding carbs is crucial, because you want the body to use your fat stores. If you're walking as much you say you're walking, you should be dropping weight. Lifting weight to build muscle is good too. And as you start to build muscle, the scale might not change, because muscle has weight too. Okay? Believe it or not, muscle weigh a little bit more than fat. It just don't take up as much area as fat. Okay? So, as you start to build muscle, you might notice temporarily that the scale will stop going in your favor. But once you start to build muscle and the fat start to go away as the muscle grow, you would then start to see the weight drop. Why? Because the fat that you have in your arms is starting to be taken over by muscle, and you're starting to trim that fat off your ass and build muscle. When you start to build a lot of muscle and you're training very hard, then I would suggest you increase your carbohydrates just a little bit. Why? Carbs is energy. And you don't want to get too lean because you're not going to have a lot of energy if you ain't got some type of fat in your body to help with hormone production and to help you push through plateaus and continue to build your physique that you're trying to build or lose weight. But all this, well, I had a chimichanga and bread. No, man, come on. You stop playing with yourself. Stop playing. You eating like that off camera all the fucking time. That's why you're plateauing. And you're not changing up your training routine. The body get accustomed if you keep doing the same fucking thing. If you're not going to keep challenging yourself, your body's not going to continue to want to change. If you're doing the same amount of walking every day, go longer. If you're lifting the same amount of weight and not increasing some rep or some time and attention or doing something to cause progressive overload, start doing it. On days that you're not working out and it's a rest day, active recovery. Clean up around your house. Go sightseeing. Just don't lay down. When you lay down, guess what? You're going to want to eat something. And if you're dehydrated and you're not drinking enough fluids or doing anything, guess what? You're gonna crave something. When you train and you deplete sugar stores, the body's going to crave more sugar to replenish those stores. Avoid that. Let the body turn to fat for that energy. It will replace those stores by converting fat into sugar. Ketosis. It'll do things like that. The fat will be essentially converted into a carbohydrate, which is energy, which is pretty much can be put into sugar, into your muscle stores as glucose, glycogen, glucose. And that's just facts. That is facts. Don't rely on cookbooks. Don't rely on stems. You don't need to be on no pre-workout. Because guess what? Yes, it's caffeine. Yes, it'll make you work harder. But guess what? If it's sugar in there, you know what's going on? The body is using that sugar for energy. If you want to get on a pre-workout, which I'm going to say again, you shouldn't, then go get you a zero sugar energy drink. I love the Monster drinks if I'm going to do a heavy training session. But you, for right now, shouldn't be on that because you got enough weight on your body as it is. Your heart's already under enough strain as it is. Increasing the heart rate even more than what it needs to be increased, you run the risk of, since you are obese and 430 some fucking pounds, of having a heart attack. You don't need stimulants. That's something Greg isn't telling you. You're going to kill yourself. You're not doing anything hard enough for you to even want to be on stimulants. You're not going to the gym doing a 1 rep max or fucking running a triathlon event or doing anything like that. You're going to the gym, walking on a treadmill, walking around a block and barely lifting heavy weights. You don't need no pre-workout for that. Just get up off your ass and move. And let the body burn the fat itself. Stop getting in your own way because that's what the fuck you're doing. And then you're making all these excuses. You sound just like Emily Reed, April Lauren, all those individuals that is having a problem with weight loss. You know what you eat when the cameras are off. You know what you're doing when the cameras are off. Take accountability for your own actions because all that is just bullshit. See, you want people to continue to feel sorry for you because you want that Simply Train. You want those views. But what's going to happen is people are going to turn you off. Now, you have lost a few pounds. You lost over 100 pounds. Now it's getting harder. Avoid carbs. Meat diet. Carnivore if you have to. Have one serving towards the end of the day. Because if it spikes your sugar and you crash, you go to sleep. Stay hydrated. Water. Avoid artificial sweeteners. It's only going to make you want to eat actual sugar. telling you this because I eat artificial sweeteners. And every now and then, when I do have a real bite of some that's actually got actual sugar in it, guess what? I want more of it. So that's why I avoid drinking a lot of zero sugar shit or using artificial sweeteners, because it'll make me want the real deal. And then when I finally get a real sugary treat, it makes me want to eat a whole bunch of that particular treat. That's why I discipline myself to allow myself to eat some with some real sugar in it from time to time, so I won't crave it that much. You should avoid it like the plague for right now until you get that mindset. Otherwise, you're going to go on another binge and you're going to gain a lot of weight. And that's just facts. That's what Greg's not telling you. There's still a line that came from Johnny Shreve that Greg stole from him, telling you what you need to hear, Bentley G, not what you want to hear. That cookbook isn't going to save your ass, because that cookbook is going to cause you to gain weight if you eat out of that cookbook. See, that cookbook is for you to have meals you can enjoy, but not to lose weight off of. Just being real with you. Everybody has a maintenance level they have to stay at and a body fat percentage that they have to stay at, genetically speaking, to be healthy. For me, I'm 170 pounds. I'm 5'11". I'm right where I need to be at 13% body fat. 14, if I'm being honest with myself. If I put on, let's say, 15 pounds of lean mass in the next 2 years, and I keep my weight the same, my body fat percentage is going to probably go down to around 11%, maybe 10%. If I go any lower than that, try to build more muscle, go any shorter than that, I'm going to hate life. Hormones going to be off and everything. However, if I gain, I'm 5'11", let's say I gain 20 pounds. My body fat percentage is over 20%. That's not healthy for me neither. So everybody has a set range. 165 to 175, 170 being my sweet spot. 12% to 50% body fat is where I feel very good at. Even you have one. That's why the cookbook ain't gonna mean shit if you're trying to stay at your maintenance level. Because if I eat out of Greg's cookbook and restrict my calories, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna lose weight to a certain point. Then I'm gonna stop losing weight. That means I gotta get more restricted on his cookbook, and his cookbook probably won't get that damn restrictive. So guess what's gonna end up happening? I'm probably gonna either start gaining weight because I'm gonna get hungry. I'm gonna eat some real fucking food not full of fucking artificial sweeteners and shit. So I'm gonna regain weight. I'm gonna binge. That cookbook should be used for rewards and treats and trying something, not as a weight loss tool. Telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. With that being said, guys, I'm going to fuck to sleep. You guys have a good one, and I am out, guys. Peace.